FromSoftware have announced a brand new upcoming title, and it will be available exclusively on a Nintendo. That's right, a Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive FromSoftware title called the Duskbloods. To say I was not prepared for this is an understatement, and while we don't have much official information on this upcoming game, the trailer, which for many reasons that I'll explain shortly both confused the life out of me and intrigued the crap out of me, is full of stuff for us to sink our teeth into, pun intended. So here's a quick rundown of all the official information we have so far, and what we can expect from the Duskbloods. First and foremost, it has been confirmed that Hidetaka Miyazaki is at the helm of the Duskbloods, which I know will bring a sigh of relief to many a hardcore Souls fan, as many of the fandom praise the work he did helming Dark Souls 1, 3, Bloodborne and Elden Ring, and feel that the likes of Dark Souls 2, which he had much less involvement in, suffered due to him being busy making Bloodborne. Plus, FromSoftware's other upcoming game, Elden Ring Night Reign, is also not being made by Miyazaki, and this new direction for the game has left many unhappy due to its main focus being in multiplayer over solo gameplay. It has also been confirmed on the official Nintendo Twitter account that on April the 4th we can learn more about the Duskbloods in a creative voice interview with director Hidetaka Miyazaki, available on the official Nintendo website. But until we get what will most likely be a treasure trove of information from the main man himself, what we do already know is that the Duskbloods will be a PvPvE focused multiplayer action title. So what does this mean? Well, on the official FromSoftware website for the Duskbloods, it states, after being translated, this software for Nintendo Switch 2 is a PvPvE based multiplayer action game, in which up to 8 players can fight each other and fight against enemies. Players become Twilight Blood Clan, who have gained powers beyond those of humans through the power of their special blood, and throw themselves into a fierce battle for First Blood. Also, based on the footage included in the trailer, the Duskbloods is set in a Victorian-esque world, seemingly utilising art styles from both Bloodborne and Elden Ring, with a huge focus on vampirism. What confuses me about the trailer is that there is so much going on, and it doesn't all seem to fit nicely together in any one aesthetic or theme. We have very Dickensian Bloodborne style characters' environments mixed in with more Elden Ring style environments too. We also have a shape-shifting dinosaur, and yes, granted in Dark Souls you could transform into a dragon, but this is a dinosaur. It just seems so out of place. Couple that with a head-to-toe metal-clad character that has the ability to zoom off into the distance using their jetpack, for me, just confuse me as to what type of game this actually is. If we were talking a FromSoftware style game, Souls-like or not, set in a Victorian steampunk world about vampirism, well, I'm all in. This sounds fantastic, and very much so a spiritual successor to Bloodborne. Even if Sony don't want to give us an actual sequel, FromSoftware and Nintendo are on the job. As we all know, Bloodborne is a Sony exclusive that the fans have been chomping at the bit for any form of remaster or sequel, and as every anniversary passes, the future of Bloodborne looks more and more empty. But with all of these additional conflicting elements and art styles, plus the uncertainty of a single player mode, I'm not quite sure what the identity of the Duskbloods will be, and that does worry me slightly. Getting 2 new games with a heavy focus on multiplayer is leaving the solo gamer in me feeling like I've been left out in the rain, while all the cool kids play Fortnite. Don't get me wrong, I literally went into this Nintendo Direct stating 100% that there would be nothing in this Direct that would ever remotely entice me to upgrade to a Switch 2, especially as I only personally got my first Switch less than 2 years ago. But after seeing not only this trailer, but also the Elden Ring trailer, which I will say obviously looks subpar to what we know on modern gen consoles and PC, I did still leave the Nintendo Direct openly saying, well, looks like I'm buying a Switch 2 then. Obviously, there's plenty of time before the release, as the Switch 2 releases June this year, and the Duskbloods is touted as a 2026 release. There is no rush in me pressing that pre-order button just yet. For me, time will very much tell, and I'm looking forward to seeing what Miyazaki has to say on the 4th of April in the creator's voice interview. But what about you? What are your thoughts on the Duskbloods? Is this exclusive title something that would entice you to buy a Nintendo Switch 2? Do you even think this will remotely be like our usual FromSoftware titles? Let me know in the comment section below. As always, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more Soulsborne, Kiro, Ring, Rain, Duskblood content.